And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Porzingis, Miles Turner out there with Toumani Camara. And it's Cunningham, and it's Curry in at the 2 spot. And, Jim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
Out to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now Barrett. George way outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cunningham passes to Curry. Shoots. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Back to Barrett. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Misses from short range. Cunningham kicks to Curry. Back to Cunningham. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Pacers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And again, Cunningham missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Green the pass to Gobert. Here's Kessler. Pass to Queen. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Queen's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside, George. That three off the mark. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. And so George will bring it up for Indiana. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Gobert. Over Cunningham. Nice shot by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
George looking over the floor. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Working hard for those 2 points. PG can score it from just about anywhere on the floor.
Jim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pacers. LaMelo Ball comes in for R.J. Barrett. Then for the Wizards, Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Austin Reeves comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Lillard subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Back to Curry. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana leading by 3. For 3, Sabonis grabs the board. Washington's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And the basket by Lillard.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Ball dishes to Gobert. Three-pointer, and it's Ball that time on the assist by Gobert.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. Now,
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Curry. The tray. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Ball with it. Outside, George. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Wizards have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Curry with a wide open look. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Indiana's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. The 3 from George. Washington with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry passes to Porzingis. It's stolen by Smith. Outside, Ball. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington trailing. Here's Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with a maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Ball against Lillard and stolen by Lillard. Sabonis sets the pick for Lillard. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Porzingis against George. Smith with a screen on Porzingis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Washington leading now by 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you, Kevin.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. That shot, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 12.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
The shot by George, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Misses the three.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Johnson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Washington. It's a three-point game. Porzingis sets the pick for Reeves. Over in the corner, Porzingis drains it from beyond the arc.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Ball. That Ball's nice speed that time from George. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Washington. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 three-pointers in the period. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Cade Cunningham out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Toumani Camara. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Right from outside. Rebound, Washington. Here is Cunningham. Out to the wing. Lillard against Wright. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Wright. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And what a basket by Barrett. Looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Turner with a screen on Wright. Lillard from outside does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Green the pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Turner. No good again that time.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Indiana again, turning it over. Wizards trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Cunningham for three. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lillard scanning the floor, looking to end the run. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Lillard against Wright. Kessler passes to Gobert. And here's Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Lillard from outside. Pacers with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Queen. Here's Kessler. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Gobert finds Barrett. Takes it off the glass. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Cunningham looking around. Nobody near Lillard. No good with the triple.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
For 3, Barrett. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
To the wing right side. Cunningham kicks to Lillard. Gobert pulls it in. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 15-3 run. Back to Wright. For 3, Barrett. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Wizards trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Lillard again missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
They set the pick. Pass to Kessler. From deep. Queen can't get it to go. Washington's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Cunningham outside. Goes up to the stripe. Kamara. It's hauled in by Queen. Pacers leading by 11. Inside. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here comes your Indiana
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the Wizards, Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Porzingis comes in for Toumani Camara. And Curry subbed in for Lillard. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Curry's got 15 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Ball against Cunningham. He scores for only his third time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
The three. Porzingis with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
That cuts the lead to single digits. 17 points in the game.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Lets it go with the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's George over Sabonis. That's good for George on the assist by Johnson. George has got 7 points in the game. Cunningham against Ball. That's to Curry. It's up a three. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wizards trail by 6. Reeves the pass to Cunningham. Sabonis a screen on Ball. Takes a three. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And 1:01 left now here in the second. And here's George. 7 points in the game. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Cunningham kicks to Curry. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
And like his dad back in the day, DeMontis has an innate ability to process and make quick decisions.
And Indiana making a change here. Queens checked in. And Sabonis drops them both. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Johnson with the stop.
Taking the gloves off, you like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Curry. Pass to Reeves. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Porzingis against George. Over Porzingis. The shot by George, no good. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Walker Kessler is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Barrett. And it's Queen in at the three. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. The Pacers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside, Barrett. From 13 feet, it goes down. Barrett's got the first basket of the second half here for the Pacers. Curry deciding where to go with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Goes up from the top of the key. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
One shot.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Mr. Gobert. Here's Queen, guarded by Curry. Here's Queen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Queen's got 6 here in this quarter. And Brian Key wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Washington making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Curry on the wing. Paul George with the steal. Here's Queen. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside Curry. Lillard left side.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Throw good, Damian Lillard.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Free throws good from Lillard. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pacers leading by 3. Outside, George. Back to Barrett. Six on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nobody near George. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
For Indiana, number 9, LaMelo Ball.
Wizards trailed by 3. Now Lillard. He's got 9. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Kassoura screen on Lillard. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Turner with a screen for Lillard. His three-pointers off the mark. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Lillard. And the layup is good. And it's a 3-point Washington lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Down low, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to put him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Lillard against Ball. Curry outside. Gets rebounded by Indiana. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Sinks the triple. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Turner with the screen for Curry. What a deep shot from Steph Curry. Indiana's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Lillard against Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got 8 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Lillard from outside. The Pacers pull it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Queen gets it to go. Queen's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Wizards trail by 5. Lillard outside. Curry on the wing. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by George.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Pass to Queen. Ball from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Indiana's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. Back to George. A three-ball. Rebounded by Kamare.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Johnson's checked in for Indiana. Trey Murphy comes in for Walker Kessler. The Wizards also changing it up. Sabonis, he's checked in for Porzingis. Austin Reeves comes in for Miles Turner. And it's Cunningham in for Stephen Curry. Cunningham with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Ball kicks to George. Johnson outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Now it's just a three-point Pacer lead. Outside, Ball. Cranes the three-pointer. Ball's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. Lillard bounce pass. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Gobert with a screen for George. Here's the three. And another three for Indiana.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Cunningham for three. Pacers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Reeves.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Pacers lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Toumani Camara. Cunningham is out there with Curry. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Reeves in at the 3 set. Ball, no good. Wizards trail by 5. Outside Curry. Reeves outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Curry fires from way outside. No good on the 3. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And to the sideline we go. Let's catch you up on the story about Kristaps Porzingis. Allie, how's he doing?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Wizards. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he could play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Allie, thank you for the update. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
Pass to Cunningham. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And he gets it back. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside, George. Back to Ball. Pass to George. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Outside Curry. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Kamara with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Queen. He drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's Reeves. Cunningham on the wing. Barrett covering. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Cunningham.
And obviously, Cunningham wants to be a scorer. He makes a relentless effort to get points.
Pass to Queen. Now, here's Ball. And Indiana, another three.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now, here's Curry. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's a screen by Kamara. There's the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Pass to Queen. And he drops it in from the low post. Queen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Pacers leading by 9. Outside, Ball. Barrett with a screen on Cunningham. Ball, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Washington. Cunningham with it. Outside Curry. The shot connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Barrett. Outside, Ball. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 22 points.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Reeves outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Cunningham outside. He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter. Pacers leading by 7. Outside George. Now Ball. Now George. And he misses the J. Wizards trail by 7. Now Kamara. Reeves. 3. Good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Some changes here for the Pacers. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Rudy Gobert in for Barrett. Zingas, he's checked in for Washington. Miles Turner comes in for Austin Reeves. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Ball hits them both. And here is Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside ball. Launches it. Porzingis pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line, for the Pacers, Queen.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Gobert is really good at baiting guys in the air.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Curry. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, George. Cleared away by Turner. Wizards trail by 3. Curry outside. .50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Queen. Headed by Porzingis. Here's Kessler. Now George, beyond the arc, and down goes the three.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And what's their best move at this point?
score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Count it. Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Paul George.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
It's Turner. Outside Curry. Cunningham knocks down the 3.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Turner fires. Missed on the 3. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.
Let's bring out the starters for your LA Clippers.
It's game one for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Evan Mobley out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Thompson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Barnes. There's a screen. To the inside, down low. It's not going to go for him. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Capella, screen on Barnes. Mobley, no good. Now the Clippers with it. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And it's Detroit with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Yep, that one's good.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Mobley against Barnes. Pass to Jaquez. And here is Thompson. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Thompson outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Pass to Flag. Brunson against Jaquez. Here's Thompson. Barnes feeling it out a bit. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Mobley. Out to Thompson. They grab their own miss. Left side Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Capella. Yet to see a basket. Thompson outside. Launches a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Barnes. Outside Jaquez. Thompson finds Jaquez. Now here's Thompson. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 9 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Mobley outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. 4 on the clock. The three from Thompson.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
Now here's Jaquez. Out left to the wing. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. Mobley grabs the board. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Pistons. They trail by 6. And here's Capella. Mobley, left side. Back to Alexander Walker. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Los Angeles leading by 6. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Alexander Walker with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Brunson. From downtown. Connects from downtown.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. the Pistons in second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Dunn outside. Screen by O'Neal. 4-3. Walker pulls down the board. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Mitchell. Ivy outside. Inside. Claxton with it. Bassey on him. Claxton passes to Walker. And here's Ivy from the arc. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Los Angeles leading by 3. Dunn outside. Three-pointer. And the Clippers miss again. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. It's now a decade in the league for Chris Dunn. What's helped him stick in the NBA, Clark?
I think it's his defensive prowess, B.A., quite honestly. I thought he would be better overall, but defensively is where he's made his mark. He's terrific defending the ball, disruptive, and causes turnovers quite a bit. And usually he's drawing the top perimeter assignment every night.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Walker. Ivy outside for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Dunn outside. O'Neal on the wing. The 3. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's a screen by Bassey. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Ivy. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Hardaway. They still need this. Drains the triple.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Ivy with the drive.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Dunn right side. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
3rd in steals, 4th in opponent points per game. And they place top 5 in points off turnovers. Not just causing havoc, but turning those transition opportunities into points.
Their nightly goal, make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals. Outside Achua, fires the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Matkovic. Bassey down low. Working on Claxton. Here's Matkovic. Dunn outside. No good on the triple. The Pistons leading. Here's Ivy. Achua with a screen on Hardaway. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by Dunn.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
From outside the arc. The rebound by Detroit.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Ivy. Detroit moving the ball around. Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Clippers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Count it. Hardaway's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now here's Ivy. 12 seconds left in the first. Claxton a screen on Hardaway. Detroit needs to get off a shot from deep. Mitchell gets the 3 ball to go. And the Pistons lead by 2. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second. Amen Thompson out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's flagged with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Barnes passes to Jaquez. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Brian, back over to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Mobley outside. Claxton a screen on Barnes. Mobley passes to Alexander Walker. Driving inside. And he makes it. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points of the night. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Flag. Here's Thompson. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Capella, he's checked in for Claxton. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Number 5 is Evan Mobley.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Now here's Thompson. No points so far. Mobley finds Capella. Back to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Thompson, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Oh, there's the alley. They double him with Mobley. There's the triple. Barnes, no good. Pistons trail by 5. Now here's Brunson. Outside, Alexander Walker. Screen by Capella. From deep. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Barnes with a screen on Brunson. Here's Jaquez. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jaquez has gotten his first points in this one.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Thompson outside. Mobley on a screen. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Graham?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Now here's Thompson. He's scoreless. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. McCourty's got his 6th rebound on the night. Barnes against Mobley. Pass to Jaquez. From the right block. No good. A bit long that time. Pistons trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the wing, Alexander Walker, defended by Thompson. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
There's a screen to the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Achua's checked in for Clint Capella. Walker comes in for Evan Mobley. Ivy's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mitchell subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Dunn. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Achua with the dunk.
Hey, you know, what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
Pass to Bassi. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here's Dunn. He's covered closely. Drops in the 3. Hardaway's got 8 points.
This is Hardaway Jr.'s bread and butter. Really lethal off the catch.
Thompson passes to Achua. Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Thompson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Matkovic. Now here's Bassi. Achua defending. Here's Dunn. 3-pointer off the mark.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
Now here's Mitchell. The 3 is up. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Clippers lead by 8. Outside Hardaway. Knocks it down from distance. Hardaway's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Achua finds Ivy. Now Mitchell. This one for 3. Bassi pulls it in. Bassi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dunn. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Achua. Achua with a screen on Hardaway. Achua with it. And it's Bassi picking him up. Here we go. Hardaway against Ivy. Here's Matkovic. Here's Dunn. Offline with a 3.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Mitchell, the pass to Thompson. And here's Ivy. The 3 from Mitchell. Bassi pulls it in. Bassi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Hardaway. Dunn, the pass to Hardaway. Hits the trifecta. Hardaway's got 14 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
A nice shot by Ivy.
You know Ivy wants to get to the rim, but good judgment taking what's there.
Outside Hardaway. Launches it. That shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break up 12. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back.
Fans, let's wrap it up and get ready for the Arena Entertainment.
And as we welcome you to halftime,
you're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
not every... And now let's take a moment. That does it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Barnes, then it's Flagg, and it's Porty in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside, Alexander Walker. Mobley passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Alexander Walker. Thompson with a screen. Jacks up a three. Out to Mobley. Now Alexander Walker. Now Mobley. Give him 8. Back to Alexander Walker. From deep three-point range. And again, no good by Detroit.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Jaquez. Here's Flagg. No points yet. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Blocked! Here's Flagg. Barnes passes to Thompson. And Detroit making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Pistons trail by 15. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Brunson. To win the cold spell. Some solid D from Jaquez.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Back to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Not going to go that time.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Brunson. Now Thompson. Right side Brunson. And it's blocked. They recover it. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Thompson. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Detroit. Here's Porty. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game.
And this is the kind of vision that sets Barnes apart. Just a fantastic facilitator for his position.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Porty's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Barnes. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To get back on track. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Los Angeles making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Achua's checked in for Evan Mobley. Walker comes in for Amen Thompson. Ivy's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mitchell's subbed in for Brunson. And here's Thompson for 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be becoming easier for him.
Inside, here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
So it's Los Angeles now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Jaquez. Screen by O'Neal from deep three-point land. The Pistons clear it. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Flag. Back to Jaquez. Detroit with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivy against Thompson. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. It's Walker on the wing. The 3 is up. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Walker's got 5 points.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Pass to Flag. The 3 from Thompson. Achua with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Walker. Here's Achua. Ivy outside. Claxton a screen on Thompson. And here's Ivy from the arc. And Detroit another 3.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Pistons making a change here. Capella's checked in. Done with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Hardaway. Stolen by Ivy. And here's Achua. All right, let's examine the distribution between threes and twos tonight for the Clippers.
Yeah, plenty of shots raining down from outside the arc. They're stretching out the defense and forcing them to leave the inside unprotected, which only makes it easier to get to the hoop.
Amen Thompson's checked in for the Pistons. Los Angeles leading by 9. Left side, Hardaway. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Screen by O'Neal to stop the drought. And Tim Hardaway hits from deep. Hardaway's got 17 points.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Outside Achua. 1:49 left in the third quarter here. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Bassie. Back to O'Neal. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson rebounded by Dunn.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Hardaway, no good.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Back to Ivy. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Matkovic. Now here's O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. Now Bassie. Now Dunn from behind the arc. Detroit with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Up top, Thompson. He's covered by O'Neal. Capella, the pass to Ivy. Up and over Hardaway. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
From the wing. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Clint Capella out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Brunson passes to Capella. And here's Mobley. Brunson surveys. Nice move. Some solid D from Jaquez. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the LA Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Okporti. Back to Thompson. Takes a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside, Alexander Walker. And again, no good by Detroit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
From 8 feet away, hey, rejected by Capella.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Thompson. Back to Alexander Walker. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Jaquez finds Thompson. Barnes in the post, defended by Thompson. Jaquez no good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Mobley. Detroit moving the ball around. Alexander Walker, the pass to Mobley. Here's Brunson outside. And again, the Pistons missing.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Barnes passes to Thompson. Here's Flag. Barnes a screen. Lets the three fly. And Flag with a three. Flag's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, count him up. Can't give Flag a look from deep.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Mobley, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Flag. There's the three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Back to Jaquez from the arc. And the Clippers miss again.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Brunson passes to Mobley. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Jaquez, the pass to Barnes. Barnes on the take. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Outside, Alexander Walker. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Well, Los Angeles shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Back to Barnes. Thompson outside. Over to the wing. Here's Flag outside. Thompson with some nice D.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Thompson. The 3-ball. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Thompson.
And how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Outside Barnes. Now here's Thompson. Outside Jaquez. Lets it go. Good as the jump shot falls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Claxton a screen on Barnes. Back to Claxton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Capella, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Alexander Walker. The Clippers lead by 11. Barnes passes to Jaquez. Back to Barnes. The three. It's cleared away by Thompson. Pistons trail by 11. Capella.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Clippers lead by 11. Thompson knocks down the trifecta.
Wow. What can you say?
Well, the Pistons shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Jaquez against Brunson. Here's Ivy. Clock at 6. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Oh, he jammed it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Brunson against Jaquez. Left side, Brunson. Oh, it doesn't go.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
Here's Thompson. Wide open. Cleared away by Mobley. And here's Brunson. Brunson drives in. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the shot is off. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Barnes in the post. Brunson defending. Cooper flag. Now Jaquez. Puts up the tray. Ooh, it doesn't go. And Brunson's got the ball here for Detroit. It's a 14-point game.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Klay Thompson.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now, time for our player of the game, Klay Thompson.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. You know, tonight, it figures to be a physical contest. Each of these teams excelling in rebounding.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Jason Tatum is out there with Butler. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Holland in at the power forward position.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Leonard hits them both. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as this season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
Here's Jones. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Deep 2 from Murray. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Tatum against Leonard. Tatum kicks to Butler. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Towns is doubled. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Now here's Tatum, and it's Ware in the corner. Cleveland moving the ball around. Tatum, that's for 2. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Tatum kicks to Butler. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Jones. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Holland for the 3. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for the Celtics. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 6.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Butler, still without a basket. Outside Tatum to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Ware, good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Allen outside. A 3 from Leonard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Ware offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 6. Jones is it home.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Leonard. Celtics have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Murray. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Ware. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Here's Murray. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Sharp. Here's Melton. And it's off from three-point range. Vassell finds Brown. Jackson a screen on Ingram. Takes it from 10. Jackson misses. Celtics leading by 8. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Boston is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Vassell against Melton. Pass to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Back to Melton. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Yes, that goes in.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Giddey with the bounce pass. For 3, Ingram. The shot that time, not on target. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Vassell. Ball from long range. Back to Vassell. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Randall no good. The Cavaliers shooting just 35% to start the game. Brown feeling out a bit. It's Vassell on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Giddey the pass to Ingram. Randall against Jackson. And Randall throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Brown sets a screen for Ball. Off target with his 3.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Here's Ingram. Excellent D there from Ball.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown outside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Brown's got 5 points so far. Now, Giddey. Scoreless thus far. Randall a screen on ball. Pass to Melton. Shot on the wing. The shot misses. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Butler out there with Howard. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Ball in at the point guard. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Allen's shot is off.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Outside, Towns. And it's good for 2. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Outside, Tatum. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Butler making it happen inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Murray. At the top of the key, Towns. Towns is doubled. Outside for Murray. From downtown. Great D that time from Tatum. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Has to Ware. Outside Tatum. He lobs it up.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Leonard, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Cleveland also making a change. Jordan's checked in. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what makes Towns so special, that ability to hit with consistency from range.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Holland. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Holland's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Kawhi, confident inside.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Cleveland.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Here's Leonard, guarded by Tatum. Leonard inside, Tatum on him, out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you guys.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And Leonard gets it to go.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Celtics leading by 7. Outside, Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tatum kicks to Butler. Pass to Tatum. Takes the three. The three-point shot is pure for Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here.